next GA, please remember to bring that up for the larger audience. Did we have a time for men and women's meetings to come together?
I think we did, but everybody was so flustered by that point. I think what, at least for the women's group, what we decided was, you know, if anybody, we're going to definitely do it at the end of time on Sundays and Wednesdays from now on.
Yeah.
But if anybody else wants to just like have casual meetings, they can do that any day of the week.
I would for the two groups to come together.
Oh, okay.
Where is that?
I don't think it's
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to see if that would come through.
I just want to ask if everyone would speak up a little bit because I can't really hear. It seems that everybody's talking.
Can't hear you.
Seems that everyone's talking in a regular voice. If you could speak up just a little bit so that everyone can hear. Please.
Okay. Any other?
The GA online last night, you can't see it unless it's dark out there. Is there a reason why we couldn't have like a golden gas lantern or something like that so that you can actually see what's going on? Is the law against that?
Response to that?
We're entirely depending on donations. We are very limited in our power. We have two outlets. I have one at home that I could bring in. We've tried lighting the GA board line. Does everybody know what I'm talking about? It's like it's a little propane canister that has a lantern on top, and you light the mantle, and you just pump it up, and it can burn for a long time. It puts out a fair amount of light. Does everyone think that would be a good idea?
Yeah. I haven't watched it online, but you said it's dark and that would
Well, you can't see it. I mean, I like the idea that the screening goes down. So I mean, if you could actually see it, it'd be cool.
Right?
Sorry about that. Point well taken.
I'd just like to add to that, we might want to also look at the use of propane and how the legality of it.
Right, that's why I brought it up. I don't know.
That's
my answer. If there was a reason that
the whole
that would be a good idea or bad idea.
Okay. Is there any other proposals?
Hey, my name's Sarah. As some of you guys know, we had a event meeting last night, and we came up with something. One of the important things that we wanted to talk about at GA was having the safe word. If anybody feels as though they're in immediate danger, it's going to be a word that you can yell that everyone will be alerted by, and it's going to be purple. So, is anyone opposed to that? We wanted to bring it to bigger groups. That was our concrete ideas.
Okay, using the word purple as a safe word. How do we feel about this? Good. In agreement? Okay. Is there anyone opposed to it?
It's a color.
Not be on the best behavior, but bring him down to our format. We were loud, we were not following him around like a pack of dogs and whatnot. We should bring him to our format, put him here, and we should dialogue with him. however way that go. But way the paper read, I understand. Way the paper read, I understand that he's coming to let us know, well, he participates in civil rights, but as his role as mayor, enough is enough. We want to take our toys and tents and go home. But for me, for one, I have to, you know, politely tell him he can take his speech and whatever. I'm not going to try to be versatile, but my personal stand is that, controversial, my personal stand is that I'm here, I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? They come in, I shall return and everything. But I want us to articulate clearly, intelligently with him. We should not let our emotions dictate, as I can sometimes, our passion, you know, our convictions. But dialogue, but we be straightforward, let him come down and take part in our democracy and everything. I don't know how long he will be here, but we should make sure we get a message across. And I encourage all those who can't afford it, got felony, got classes, got parents concerned, do not put yourself in jeopardy. Do what you only can do and support the best way you can support. I, for one, grown man, got responsibility, but I committed myself, counted the cost before I went to my road park. And I'm here to take a stand. So I just want us to understand that.
You should make it Mike check.
You can mic check him, whether he wanted it or not, maybe, you know.
Sir's got it.
Point of clarity. So, Brother Mark, what you're saying is, in respect of the First Amendment, which guarantees us the right to peacefully assemble, and since we have all done that, and we're all a General Assembly, and we're all a horizontal, legitimate government body, that he should honor that as it is defined by the Constitution. Clear that, Brother Mark. Thank you.
Can I add on my announcement, I also read what the Tea Party had to say about us. They want the city council to refund $10,000 back that they paid for their 3 events they held, their rallies here. They're letting the occupiers go free and break laws and blah, blah, blah. In that same article, a man was beaten across his head and went to the hospital. A man was arrested and blah, blah, blah. So people are opening up their papers this morning and they're sitting drinking their coffee and they're getting some negative impressions of us. And that's why we got company, and that's why we got extra. So I want to see the mayor. He's gonna walk down here to us, or he's gonna be chauffeured down here to us, and he's gonna be escorted. You know what I'm saying? When we pay, I'm a taxpayer. So I just want us to be aware of these things, and it's very real, very serious, and we should present ourselves in the best format because we are strong and we know why we do. Go ahead.
I just got here. I didn't hear the mark.
Okay.
Can somebody fill him in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, we had some.
Yeah, my question was that
We had some.
I'm sorry.
I hope I'm not out of process, but I have a concern that was brought to me.
That I believe there needs to be a creation of an awareness and accountability session so that we as a community can find out where we're at in reference to what we consider to be the legitimate way to relate to one another, or, for lack of a better word, morally. How do we interpret what is right and what is wrong? I believe that this is imperative that we do this so that we have a horizontal understanding of what is acceptable behavior and what is unacceptable behavior. In respect of all the recent things that have been going on, yesterday I suggested we table it like I would suggest now to a later GA so we can get a greater consensus on it. Thank you.
We're still open for more proposals.
If anybody can get a hold of a police scanner or knows somebody with one, it might help to give the heads up, you know. It's like the if there's
No, just speak loud all the time.
yeah, if anybody's buying a police scanner or knows a family member with one, it would definitely help. And
He said if anyone has or can find a police scanner, then it would help in identifying where the police are.
Oh, or when you just see police driving by.
What do you
Call and tell them to get that down here. The more people we have here, the stronger we'll be. So if they try to raid us right now, we'd be pretty screwed. So if we get the more people we have at any time, the stronger we'll be. Remember that this time, whenever that alarm is sounded.
Still open for proposals?
we don't agree with. It's very much common courtesy for them and for this group. I play drums, but
the drums this morning and annoyed the hell out of me. So let's talk about this.
Yeah, you did. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You, sir?
Yeah, I was just going to say would it be a good idea to take this gentleman's contact information so we can stay in touch with him about this and get back to him on how it was resolved. And then we can continue a dialogue if there's a problem. He doesn't have to call the cops, he can call a contact person here.
In response to the noise, this is a public sidewalk, so I'm not sure what the legal noise ordinances are for public sidewalks.
We already went over that.
Oh, you already did? Okay. And in terms of noise pollution, maybe we should voice our grievances to Dominion for exploiting and destroying the natural resources of this planet in Virginia, and maybe we should voice those concerns and grievances. And I'm willing to concede drumming on the sidewalk if they're willing to no longer destroy our planet. I think that might be a good consideration for Dominion to think about.
Appreciating what's been said, and if I understand correctly, I've often shared with you that I deal with true facts and relevant information. Whenever you are in a struggle, in opposition with somebody, there must be intelligent, diplomatic dialogue. Concessions must be made on both sides. Not concessions that would undermine the integrity of each other's belief, but concessions that would allow us to remain diplomatic and intellectually connected so that both of our grievances can be attended to.
I'm just saying right now, we're going to have to play drums during the day, morning rush hour and in the evening rush hour. But also, this is like a representation just from the community that something we're doing is great, rubbing it wrong. And I understand you got to stand for what we believe in. It doesn't have to go by the wayside when we're trying to knock just somebody off. Because I don't think he represents the total interest of Dominion power, right? I think he's just the guy who works there. And also if we kind of show that we're malleable and courteous, maybe one day after talking to us for a while, like, play the hell out of those drums. We like it now, you know? Go with now.